Hello and welcome to another L&L production. In this audio podcast type thing, we are attempting to do a similar thing to Dungeons and Dragons, although we're mostly making it up as we go along. In this video, this includes myself, Lamarr, and another Luke called Luke. So, hope you enjoy. Here's the recording. I can't remember, what's your wizard's name?
My character's name is Artheon.
Artheon, okay. My character's name is Henry, but he's also a cat.
Yeah. So does he talk or does he just go meow?
No, he can talk, but because I'm doing all the describing and stuff, he probably won't do much. So I made him as useless as possible. Basically, the only thing he could be good for is like, say you needed to get in a small place, you could be like, oh, just send the cat in.
Yeah, we just send the little cat in.
Yeah.
The cat that can't actually do anything anyway, so what's the point of sending it in?
Well, I mean, if you
He's
need
got no hands, he can't pick things up.
Well, maybe I can use, if I have very sharp claws, I can try and pick them up. Like those machines, Fairground Rides with the claw in arcades. I try and pick them up like that.
Oh, the things that never actually work.
Yeah. Well, also, I have my character like high charisma, so perhaps he can sway people. They just listen to the cat.
Yeah. And you'll be walking on an adventure and all you can hear is this cat talking.
Yeah. Okay, be back in a moment.
Okie dokie.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, yourself?
Alright, thanks.
That's good then.
So there's a thing in the news today about this thing that happened in China. These two people were having sex in a building and they were up against the window and the glass broke and they both fell out the window and died. But, you know, what a way to go, eh?
I don't know if that's a good way to go or not.
Well, it's better than... It's not the worst way to go, is it?
Well, it's a bit of a strange way to go.
Well, yeah, but... You know, your last act in life to be having sex.
I don't think they were having sex whilst flying down to the floor.
Well, they were, well, okay, the second to last act. The last act they volunteered in. They were both, I think they landed on someone actually, because I seen a picture of, there was a picture taken. There was these two people lying on the floor and then a random bicycle. So I think they landed on someone who was on a bicycle.
Hello. Everyone alright?
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, well, I don't know if you want to introduce your characters first, so you get to, and I guess we've also got to come up with a reason why they're actually all together. Lamarr, have you decided which one you want to play out of the two people?
Yes.
Do you want to say which of the two people you've decided?
It's going to be a surprise. It's going to be a surprise.
Well, no, I mean, like, we're starting now.
Yeah, well, I do know. I need to look at the character sheet because I can't remember any information about them.
Okay. We'll start with Luke then. Say your character's name and a bit of backstory and stuff.
To talk about them in the voice, or should we only do the voice of the character when we're...
Only do a voice if you want a voice when they're talking.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll start with my one then.
Oh.
He's called Henry Wings. He was a successful businessman selling buckets to weary travellers, and then one day a wizard came in, and after an argument and some sort of weird stuff, he gets turned into a cat, my character, and now I'm basically going around trying to find some way to turn back into a human. So I'm pretty useless, but I'm also the dungeon master. Well, I'm saying that, we're not actually playing official Dungeons and Dragons.
No.
So...
Can I ask you a question?
Hmm?
So, some weird stuff happened and he was a businessman. By any chance, was he in a hotel?
not at this current point in time, he was in a shop. No bracket something.
That's an incredibly inside joke there.
Yeah, Luke, you probably don't know what we're going on about. And
I'm not
sure if I want to share either. But yeah, anyway, yeah, that's my character. He's quite weak and that I have a few bits of coin, so I can use money to get out of stuff. And I'm a basically, I've written as my description a small, fluffy white cat with sharp claws and deep blue eyes. So there you go. And so, for some reason, I bumped into your characters.
Just like that.
Yeah, literally.
That's actually the sound effect of them bumping into each other. I'm doing something right now, so do you want to go other Luke?
Well, you read this stuff, and that's what it is.
Artheon? Is that how you say your name?
I have, actually. You need to describe your character.
He's tall, old, white hair, and with blue eyes. That's about it.
Gandalf?
No, doesn't Gandalf have a different colour of eyes? I don't know. But still.
Oh no, let me check. I want to know that. Right.
Reading your backstory, you were part of an old order of mages and left the order due to strong evil consuming the area. Oh, okay. I now fight on my own or in small groups of people I trust. Okay, so you trust this talking cat that you met randomly.
Yeah, the talking cat that I met whilst falling out of an office building because the glass smashed.
Oh, okay. So we got that. So you randomly fell out of an office building, almost crushing me.
Yeah, and Lamarr, character that we don't know, was on a bike and we hit him.
Okay.
I don't think either of my characters could be on a bike.
Oh.
One of them's considerably old and one of them's considerably fat.
Well, they were buying a bike for their niece then, so they were walking with a bike.
I think this is I'm not sure what era we're setting this in.
We can just merge it all together.
Yeah. we got bikes and
a caveman flying a UFO.
Yeah.
That's my character. My name is Caveman. I fly. I tried to merge together like 8 different accents then.
No, I don't think it worked.
No. I don't really know what cavemen sound like. Hey, caveman. Yes. Oh, and Gandalf does have blue eyes, so your character is Gandalf.
Oh, there we go then. Very good.
Okay. So on your travels, you fell out of a window and was crushing me. You probably thought you were delirious when you woke up to see a cat talking to you. I was like, hello, I've got a bit of a problem here. I seem to have turned into a cat. I don't know if you can help me. But I guess then you must have came back to your senses and still believed I was a cat. Maybe, I don't know, that could be a thing. It could be that I'm a figment of your imagination. That would be a twist.
Oh.
A twist that I've just revealed straight away. So
Yeah.
Not much of a twist.
No. We'll leave it on my actual character. That might benefit the story a bit more.
Might do.
Okay, are you
Because
ready?
when we find rats, we just send a cat in.
Yeah.
Yes. I had 2 characters. Well, technically I had 3 characters. I couldn't decide, so I used the fates of flipping a coin to decide.
3-sided coin?
Well, one of the characters comes with one of the other ones, so I really have 2 characters. But the character, I'm sure Luke will be very either pleased or disappointed to know that my character is called Strong Blob.
Okay.
It's Strong Blob, spelt STRONG GBHLUWBX.
GBH, is that like foreshadowing
Yes.
what's to come?
Yeah, that's a foreshadowing of his name. Pronounced Blob.
Okay,
Or
so
Blub.
how did we run into you? Was it at the same time, or do you think this?
Yes. Where are we? Are we intern in? Or
Oh no, we're just setting up how we all met beforehand. I mean,
Okay.
you could
Well,
meet
we-
us in the inn, but
okay, well, you 2 were walking along a road, and you saw Strong Blob, who's a giant guy, 6'3", and he's like 23 stone, and he was pissing in the grass at the side of the road while he was drinking a vat of ale.
so it's a delightful first introduction.
Yes, that's how you met him.
I'd be like, oh, look over there. There seems to be a guy taking a whiz. And I don't think you'll be able to see me if I'm walking along, because I'm quite small. So
Yeah.
if you don't mind me like climbing onto your hat and waiting there, don't get showered on. Wouldn't mind that as we go past him.
And then Strong Blob, his face just falls down in a massive frown, and he takes this vat of ale away from his face and he throws it on the floor in shame while he's still pissing, which unfortunately lands in a puddle of piss and splashes it everywhere, which is quite a considerable amount. And then he sort of turns around and notices you two, and he shakes himself off. He wipes his hands on his shorts. And he turns around and he looks at you two and he goes, "I've run out of my ale. Do you know where I can buy some ale?"
Oh, well, I know just the way. If you follow me, and, well, the guy who's carrying me, I'll take you to a local inn.
"I shall, and I shall ask no questions as to what a cat is answering me.
Well, that's good then.
I've met my fair share of pussy." Yeah. He's a very straightforward man, he is.
Okay.
He's not French. He's not French. He's foreign. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's how you met Strong Blob. And that's his goal. His goal is to get some more ale.
Okay, that's a life ambition.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay then. Yeah, so this is quite a good start. So how I've pictured our adventure to begin, which all three of us are visiting a tavern called the Grumpy Rabbit Inn.
Oh, well, we've lost one guy already. We're at a tavern. He's got his ale.
Oh, finally! There better be some ale in this tavern. It better not be an ale-less tavern hidden for plot.
Okay, well, anyway, this tavern is quite a small family-run business by a man called Gary Garrison in the town of Templeseed. And basically, this is where we're going to start. You're in the tavern, perhaps sitting at one of the tables. There is the bartender, Satch, called Sid. He's there. There is the Gary's daughter is in the corner, perhaps talking to a friend. There's a grumpy drunk at the bar, and also an old man.
Has my character already got to the bar?
No, it's another one.
Oh.
And so that's how our story's going to begin. I don't know what you want to do at the moment at this bar, but yeah, I'll let one of you start.
I'm gonna walk forward and go and ask the bartender in a very, very booming voice, and just scream at him, "Is there any ale?"
Okay, well, the bartender is sort of taken aback by your booming voice, and is a very nervous character, bit stumbling and stuttering about how to react. But the downside is, as you predicted, there is no ale. He explains to you.
That is a shame, because I was eyeing up the person who I would steal the gold from to buy the ale. As I have no gold, if only they were aware, I would be able to get some gold, other than stealing it.
Yeah, so Luke, is there anything, Arfian, I ain't going to be able to say your name properly. What were you doing at this bar? Inn, thing, tavern, something?
Taking the weight off my legs, having a rest.
Okay, so you're just relaxing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So whilst you're sleeping and Strong Blob is
arguing
at the bar,
suddenly there is a loud noise of screams of fear, and a man who looks sort of like a farmer comes bursting through the front door,